Today on our short devotional, we're talking about a real relationship with God. And our verse for today is First John chapter 1, verse 3, where we read this. Truly, our fellowship is with the Father and with his Son, Jesus Christ. The idea of fellowship is one of the most important ideas in the Bible. In the New Testament, it translates the ancient Greek word koinonia, which speaks of sharing, communion, a common bond in life. It speaks of a living, breathing, sharing, loving relationship with another person. In 1 John chapter 1, verse 3, John simply and boldly says that we can have fellowship with the Father and with his Son, Jesus Christ. To say that someone can have this kind of relationship with God was probably shocking to many of John's original readers, and it should also amaze us. The Greek mindset highly prized the idea of fellowship, but it restricted it to the human level. The idea of such a close relationship with God was revolutionary. In John's day, many people didn't know fellowship with God was either possible or even desirable. Jesus started the same kind of revolution among the Jews when he invited men to address God as Father. That's in Matthew chapter 6, verse 9. We really can have a living, breathing connection with God the Father and with Jesus Christ. He can be not only our Savior, but also our friend, and actually our closest relationship. Now, to put it honestly, for many people, this is totally unappealing. Sometimes it's because they don't know who God is. And an invitation to a personal relationship with God is about as attractive to them as telling an 8th grader that they have a personal relationship with the assistant principal at their school. But when we know the greatness, the goodness, and the glory of God, we want to have a relationship with him. Others turn away from this kind of relationship with God because they feel so distant from him. They want a relationship with God, but they feel disqualified. But because Jesus did what he did on the cross, God made it possible for us to draw near to him. And it is only possible because Jesus is who John says he is in 1 John chapter 1, verses 1 and 2. He is the eternal God. Look, if someone invited you to have a personal relationship with Napoleon or Alexander the Great or Abraham Lincoln or even Moses or the Apostle Paul, we would think that they're crazy or at best foolish. Someone can't have even a genuine spiritual relationship with a dead person. But with the eternal God who became man, we can have a relationship. In a sense, this relationship with God inspires his great plan of the ages. God's purpose in creating the world, with creating human beings made in his image, in allowing the fall of man and bringing forth redemption, was all to have a real relationship with us. I wonder if God doesn't get, frustrated. I know that's not the best word, but I'll use it anyway. I wonder if God doesn't get frustrated sometimes because we are like spoiled children. We often receive his gifts without wanting to spend time with him and to deepen our connection with him. But why would God want to have a relationship with me? Because he loves me. And why does he love me? Because he does. All the reasons are in him. They're not in us. So take some time today, even if it's just a few moments, to quietly be in God's presence and to ask him to deepen your relationship with him. That will fulfill the reason he created you.